The 5 steps of the sale. What is the 5 steps of the sale? It's a system that you can use to sell most effectively in your real estate practice. Hi, I'm Paul R. Atkinson, and in this video I'm going to show you just about a system that I've been using for more than 25 years that helps me to close 99% of my deals. Now, nobody's perfect, but really in the over 90% of my deals close, and many people can tell you that. You can see the reviews on Google, wherever you go, always consistent. But let's talk about this for a minute. Let's ask ourselves, why do more than 80% of realtors fail to succeed? Why? We go to these schools and they tell us, they say, hey, you know what? 80% of you are not going to make it. So why is that? That's because you don't get a selling system. You may go to school to learn how to become a realtor. You may go to your broker to learn the process and the technical parts of becoming a realtor. But who's sitting there helping us to go through a sales academy? Is there a sales academy? Listen, it's not easy to sell. It's not easy to learn how to sell. There's so many parts of it, from conversation to like closing. How do you take a person from getting into a contract and actually closing the deal? The 5 steps of the sale will show you how to do that. But this is a quick start. And I'm just going to show you right now a few things about it. So what is the 5 steps of the sale? Well, you click on the link below and you can get started on it. But here's what you need to know. The 5 steps of the sale consist of 5 unique parts. And the first part is the conversation, and it's known as step 1. You're going to do the conversation step 1 first. You want in the step 1 phase for you want yourself to get connected with the client. You want to have the client trust in you. You want to have the client believing in you, and you want them to like you most of all. There's different techniques how to do that. For example, you can use the mirroring technique, where you just mimic their behavior. Or you could use the association technique, which is like basically, oh my goodness, I have a red shirt just like you, and you just kind of talk about something in common. Oh, I've lived in New York just like you, and you just bring it from your heart. Inside of the 5 steps of the sale course, you will go hands-on every day, learning, developing yourself of being that top selling person, building the first part, which is the conversation. I'm going to show you just how to connect with someone in 15 seconds. I could do it. So can you. I've been doing it for more than 25 years. And now I'm taking the time to give this secret to you. So you're going to learn it. The first step is conversation. Just think about it. You have to have a good conversation. You need to connect with the prospect. You need to get them to trust you, to like you, to believe in you. And then you go to step 2, which is curiosity. Curiosity is where you're going to make your prospect hungry. They're hungry to hear what you have to say. They're hungry to see what you have to show them. They're like, oh my goodness, they got so caught up in the conversation that they're like, man, this girl is amazing. I can't wait to see the house that they're going to show me. I can't wait for them to start selling my house and list my house. You make them curious to hear your proposal. And then that's step number 2. And then you roll right into step 3 after you get them in step 2. You roll right into step 3 and you do conviction. That's when you lay out your presentation. And when you lay out your presentation, I show you just how to make it last, to make it be that presentation that gets them on the hook of saying, where do I settle? I'm ready to go. Let's do this. You know what? I trust you, Paul. I trust you, Susie. I'm ready to go. That is what you learn in the 5 steps of the sale. In step 3, which is conviction. After conviction, and you actually get them hooked on, they typically will jump over step 4 and go right into step 5, which is closing. Step 5 is closing. But what is step 4? If you did not do step 1, which is conversation, step 2, curiosity, and then conviction, step 3, if you didn't do it right, if you didn't do a good job at it, then you might have to use step 4, which is desire. And this desire is where the objections are. You'll go to say, okay, Mr. Seller, well, would you like to get started today? We could get started right now. I could do open houses next week. No, I need to interview other realtors. Something happened when you do this right and you move on to the conversation, through the curiosity and the conviction, and you take them through that phase, booms, they're ready to close right on because they're very comfortable. So it's very, very important that you understand that the steps, the 5 steps of the sale, it's a system. It's a system that you can learn. It's fun, it's easy, and it's very effective. Decades, more than 25 years I've been using it. I'm so comfortable with it. I'm very happy to share it with you and give it to you right now. Click on the link below and get started right now with the 5 steps of the sale. It's going to help you to be successful. So many people, just like you, who didn't have a very high rating on their selling skills, started to see results in little as 24 hours. I mean, you start to read this thing and you start to listen to what I'm saying to you using the mirror technique and using the association technique. All of this just comes in. It's fun. It's easy. You're going to love it. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to improve. So, the 5 steps of the sale is here for you. Click on the link right now and get started. I'll see you real soon.